Well, it's time for our technology report, and joining us now is Africa 54's tech reporter, Paul Ndiho. Paul, take it away.
Hello, Esther. How are
Good.
you? U.S. technology giants are betting big on Africa. Microsoft, Facebook, and Uber are investing and opening development centers on the continent, where they will learn to train software engineers, build an ecosystem, and tap into the burgeoning market for tech startups. Microsoft is planning to invest $100 million to open an Africa Technology Development Center with locations in Nigeria and Kenya over the next 5 years. This is Microsoft's first development center on the African continent.
The future of the war in terms of labor workforce is here in Africa, and we started working about the infrastructure that was needed in order to untap that opportunity and give the opportunity for all the African continent in order to do the bridge in the digital scale.
Microsoft says it expects to hire more than 100 local engineers to work in the new Africa facilities in both countries to customize its applications for the African market and to develop new ones for the continent and beyond.
A dollar standpoint, we're talking about $100 million investments in between infrastructure people. But the most important part is not about that. It's the ripple effect that we will create in the ecosystem with the university, with the governments, and with the startups. For every person, there will be many that will work in internship programs, in development programs, that we will be able to enable for the local economy, and that's where we care the most.
Global tech giants, including Facebook and Uber, are planning to take advantage of Africa's young population interested in the technology sector. Facebook founder and chief executive officer Mark Zuckerberg is no stranger to investing in Africa. Speaking to young techies in 2016 at Yaba, a tech enclave in Nigeria's sprawling commercial capital, Lagos, Zuckerberg said that Facebook was looking to better support tech development and entrepreneurship across Africa.
Service needs to load quickly, right? I mean, people don't want to use the service. It's going to take half a minute to load. So we have to make sure that it works on all these different network conditions around the world, right? And that's a big part of our job too. And we take all this really, really seriously.
In 2018, Facebook launched its first Africa Community Hub for innovative startups in Lagos. The tech giant plans to train 50,000 young entrepreneurs and creative developers in digital technology.
It's really about an investment in Nigeria, so it's an investment in the tech ecosystem. It's also about supporting businesses, developers, creatives, entrepreneurs with training. We'll specifically created training that will give them the digital skills they need to succeed.
Uber uses a transport service app that allows users to order ride services. Uber is also betting big in Africa, operating in 15 major African cities and offering employment to more than 100,000 drivers. Last year, the company struck a loan and a discount deal with Japanese carmaker Suzuki for its ultra-compact cars and with the South African-based Stanbic Bank.
We enable their business, give them an opportunity to access what the partnership can offer, and at the same time we take them on a journey to start learning how to run that business, how to grow it. And actually we believe we should be able to access the 6,000 drivers that Uber has on their platform.
Uber's ambition is to dominate Africa's transportation sector. The company's deal with Alto in Kenya is expected to soon be extended to Uganda and Tanzania, offering 100% car financing for the top-rated Uber drivers at a price just over $8,000. The loans are to be repaid with the money the driver earns providing services. That's today's Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Paul, this is very interesting, and I'm just wondering about how many young people can get employed because they're more tech savvy with such industries expanding in the continent.
Well, the timing could not be perfect for younger people on the continent, especially if you're tech savvy. This is the only time you have really to tap into these bigger companies because they are looking for talent, and what Africa has that talent right now.
Thank you so much, Paul. We look forward to another Sports Tech next week.